Okay, folks, let's take a look at this. What a frustrating loss. Coming up. I'm wondering if Okposo knows which team he plays for, folks. Really. Like tonight, we needed leadership. We got none in this game. Yeah, we rallied in the third, but we always have to be in a position we have to rally, not to protect the lead, to come back from a deficit. And Comrie played okay. I mean, you know, he let that floater in, not really his fault, you know. Anyway, we'll look at the numbers, try and break this down, and I'll try to make some sense of this. All right, here we go. All right, Sabres outshoot the Jets 27-18, 48% on the face-off. They were 52%, 0 for 2 on the power play. We'll talk about that in a sec. They were 0 for 4 on the power play. That's some good news tonight. 21 hits apiece. Yes, it was a physical game. It was actually more physical than that even looks. It was a fun game to watch that way. We had 12 blocks. They had 15. Shots on goal per period. 7-6 Jets in the first. 10-5 Sabres in the second. 12-6 Sabres in the third for that 28-18 total. It just said 27 if you noticed before, but there it's 28-18 final. Okay, the scoring. And let me open it up because it's kind of thin, this one tonight. Okay, Perfetti opens it up, makes it 1-0 Jets at the 2:12 mark of the second. Appleton makes it 2-0 Jets at 4:33, and we are playing from behind, folks. Tuck at 4:56 seconds later makes it 2-1, and then Ehlers at 8:12 on that floater. That's your game winner. Makes it 3-1. We go to the third. Peterka scores 1 minute in and makes it 3-2. And we don't have what it takes with 19 full minutes to tie this game, which is aggravating as hell. It just is. It's aggravating as hell. Whatever. You know, like when I'm watching a game like this, I felt all night they're going to lose, guys. I don't know if you felt the same way I did. I just felt they're not coming back. They're going to find a way not to win this game. That's just how I felt watching this. And maybe I shouldn't feel that way, but I've watched hockey way too long to not spot it. And I'm watching this team with no leadership. This is what's, to me, is going on. There's no leadership. Nobody's at the bench yelling at the guys, pumping them up. If Mark Messier was our captain, do you think he would have been as polite on the ice tonight, guys? And I can't stand Mark Messier, but do you guys think our bench, the way Okposo was on our bench, you think Mark Messier would have handled tonight the way he did, is my question. We got to stop filling up roster spots with guys that are past their prime, whatever primes they had. Because tonight, Okposo ticked me off to no end. And Girgensson still has some legs left. He just has no clothes whatsoever to his game. I mean, you know. And Benson played well. You know, Benson played well. He took a boneheaded penalty late in the game. That put it away for them. And the truth is, really, Comrie looked bad. He let in 3 goals and 4 shots in the second. So, I don't know. It's frustrating, guys. I'm pissed off. You know, let me just reconfirm that. 5 shots in the second, right? Okay. 5 shots, 3 goals. It's like, we can't have that happen. This one stings because, yeah, we probably deserved a better fate, but did we? Why? Because we really turned it up the second half of the game. Where were we the first 30 minutes of this game, guys? Where were we? We were nowhere. We had 10 shots after past the halfway point of the game, and I would tell you maybe 2 scoring chances, if that. And tonight, remember I just did that video, the Inside the Numbers video, and I was talking about high danger chances, how they're not putting them in. We just seen it again tonight, really. This is an ongoing thing. Guys, lack of leadership tonight. Tonight, that's what stood out for me. Lack of leadership. Somebody should have been yelling when we were down 3-1. Somebody should have been losing their mind. I didn't see it. And that scares me because you need to have that. You need to have that to wake up everybody around you so they don't want to deal with that again. If Okposo is our captain, that's his job, okay? Is not to be sitting there just trying hard on the ice. He's got to be saying something to the troops. I see Okposo get all this love sometimes in the notes, and I don't get it, guys. I don't. He's useless on the ice. He is. He's slow, lethargic, and then when he's on the bench, he's quiet. In a game like this, where we deserve really to win it, but we don't have we don't have a leader. We have a leader that, what, is he scared to say something? So yeah, I'm pretty upset with this game. And I don't really care how that makes anybody feel because I'm pissed off that we let this just sit. Oh my God, I'm just looking at his numbers this year. 17 games, no goals, 3 assists. We're paying this guy $2.5 million. And a roster spot. Let's not forget that. You know, we can argue his plus minus is decent. He's at 0. He's 0 for the season, so his plus minus is decent. Well, are we really being outscored that badly by the NHL? No. Oh. Folks, we've got to do something about our leadership. This is going to backfire this year. I know it. In the long run, call it a self-awareness when I watched it tonight. And when's the last time you guys see me do a video talking about our leadership sucks? When? I haven't done one all year. It just kind of stood out for me tonight, watching him in this game. How he was just basically useless out there. And we all know Olofsson, nothing's going to happen with him. He got his 2 goals, so he's good for the next 20 games. We got to make some changes, guys, or else fire the coach. We can't just sit on this and let this unfold over the next 2-week period. The season's done. We cannot afford a bad road trip and survive this season. We can't. I just know it. We can't. If we fall into that and pretend it's okay, and pretend we have the proper captain in place, and pretend that we don't have a goaltending issue, and pretend that the power play is just going to get better all of a sudden, it's just going to fall out of the sky and get better. We can pretend all we want, but what happens while we're pretending is losses start mounting up, guys. And the next thing you know, it's season done. And all of you guys are just saying is the Sabres are shit. I'm sick of them. I don't want to go see them. I don't want to talk about them. I'm fed up. This is what's going to happen. This is where this ends if it's going to be like tonight. Tonight is the type of loss, guys, as you can see, pisses me off way worse than the Boston game. The Boston game's like, okay, boys. I mean, if you want to be, cowardly and go cower in the corner because the big bad Bruins are in town. Okay, I get it. You guys are wusses. But to go into Winnipeg, a team that's not exactly a monster team overall by any standards, and let them play subpar and beat us and not be trailing once all night against us is kind of pathetic, guys. It is. This is not a good loss. It's not a good loss. We've got to figure something out. We got to figure it out soon because this season, guys, is going to go right under the carpet real quick on this road trip. By the time we get our game together, we're going to be like 10 games under 500. And we're going to be like, going on a winning streak late in the year again just to pull within miss the playoffs by 4 points or something. Anyway. There's a lot of things I didn't like what I seen out there today. Darlene looked great tonight, guys. There, I'll give some props. Darlene looked really good tonight. Middlestat, even though they contained him, they were really containing him, for the most part, looked good. He looked good too. Middlestat's for real. Yeah, I'm a believer now. Like, he's for real. Even when he's really being covered, he's not really being covered. You know what I mean? He's really just becoming that draft pick that we drafted this year. And it's, where would we be if Middlestat wasn't having the year he's having? Where would we be right now, is my question. Look where we are already with him doing as good as he's doing, you know? And the power play, guys, the power play. Yeah, I want to talk about the power play because I am ranting tonight because it's ridiculous and stupid and repetitive what they're doing. This thing with these must we always pass 12 times before attempting a shot on the power play? Must we do that? Everybody's scared to shoot, and they're passing. Like, I don't know. It's like that. Those are young mistakes. They're still living in those nights where they razzle-dazzle teams last year, not understanding that these other teams have watched videotapes on it. Sometimes you got to just throw the puck there, at the net. Look how they got their game-winning goal. If you disagree with me, guys, look at their game-winning goal tonight. They just flipped it at the net, went in. Sometimes you have to do that. Just throw it at the net and hope it goes off a knee in or something. We're due for some breaks, so let's go after some breaks even. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there because I could go on 20 minutes with this crap, guys. Really. This one stings. This one bugs me more than any loss this year. This one bugs me. This is one for the ages tonight. It's like, no matter how good you play, we know you're not going to score, guys. We know. Because you're just, when you get really good chances, then you overkill yourself with passing. So I'm leaving it there, guys. I've rambled on, I'm sure, way too long at this point. I'm sorry. But I'm so taken back by this one. This one's just a horrible loss. I got a birthday. Thank God I got a birthday for a kid tomorrow. My buddy's child is 1 year old tomorrow. A happy event to go to. And then I've got whatever, I got to do things. I'm going to be gone from work I'm supposed to do, but I need a break mentally from all this stuff, the building and the Sabres right now, because the Sabres have ticked me off, really ticked me off. So good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you're as pissed off as me, I feel your pain. See you tomorrow.